welcome to Made by Me Craft Parties, Craft Along with me. Thank you for joining us. Today we're doing DIY puffy paint and we are really excited. This is one of our favourite ones we've done so far. So if you haven't met us before, I'm Lexi, this is my daughter Izzy and my son Austin. Hello. And they're going to be my glamorous helpers today. Izzy has done this activity about 3 times and has done a stack. Between us we've done a stack of paintings. So DIY puffy paint, I did a bit of research online and came across it. So this is beautiful. This is one of our later, oh, other way, that's it, further back a bit. There you go.
It's a bit like 3D and it's very squishy.
It's incredibly lovely to touch. And paint with, really.
This is my favourite one because I think I did a bit too much on there and it makes it really squishy.
It's lovely.
Amazing.
So we've done lots of different things. We've made balloons. Some of them they've been in the conservatory drying, not dying. And I love this. This is, can't really see very well. There you go. This is the sun. I love. It's gone really puffy, but some of it has faded because I left it too long in the conservatory. This one Austin did, which is fabulous. A little palm tree and a turtle scene, which I love.
My favourite thing is purple.
And Izzy did a fruit market, which is pretty cool as well.
Partly because my nickname in this family is Fruit Bat.
So there's loads and loads of things you could do, and I'm sure you could come up with your own ideas too. But those are some of our favourites. So to do your own puffy paint, you will need, Austin, some
spreaders,
some paint spreaders, or if you don't have any of those, you could use just use normal paintbrushes,
or maybe spoons,
or paintbrushes, and just make sure you wash them properly because we're going to use some.
We need some shaving cream and glue.
So make sure, if you're raiding the bathroom, make sure you're not stealing Daddy's best shaving foam. In fact, the cheaper and nastier the shaving foam you can find, the better, quite frankly. So we've got ours from Tesco Essentials. It's only like £1 or £2, and it lasted quite a few batches of foam and slime making as well, I think.
It's like these strips instead of
yeah, so nice and cheap. Don't waste the best stuff. Definitely not. So kids definitely ask. And we've just got this massive tub from Hobbycraft because we do a lot of glue stuff, so that's really helpful. Oh yes, you can wave. Who's there? Who's there? We've got, hi Katie. Oh, oh, you're waving to people literally. Hi Katie. Hi Debbie and Betty. Hi Callum. Hi Ethan. Nice to see you. Thank you for watching. So we've got spreaders, paintbrushes or spoons, we've got PVA glue, we have got shaving foam.
and
put those to the side.
Last bit.
Not quite last, but yeah, go for it.
We got some card. The reason we've gone for card is because the paper, we found that the glue sinks through and it gets really sticky on the back, which isn't that nice.
It makes it really bobbly and wobbly, whereas if you use the card, it's a lot better finish. And I think what happens is it gets quite wet, so you can see that kind of ink's gone through to the other side and makes a bit of a mess, whereas with the card it doesn't, so I think it just absorbs it and it just seems to work better. So if you don't have any card, you can try paper, but we recommend card. Any colour you like. We've just got some white. You'll also need a few bowls.
I think
just
you already
plastic
said
bowls.
that,
I don't know. Probably. Who knows? And also some. Either you can use poster paint. I've run out. Shocker. And I haven't actually been to the shops to get any more. Or you can use food colouring, which works just as well. But I've got some of this.
We've got watercolours.
I've got some liquid watercolour paint, which works brilliantly, but do not feel like you have to go out and buy that. Food colouring and poster paint work just as well.
And a black pen if you want.
Yes, if you want to do the
or
balloons.
Or any other cake.
Or anything else that you want to do for a bit of
Why
detail.
not say cake?
Or you can have any other colour you want.
Guys, don't use cake, please don't.
Cake? Why are we using cake? Oh yeah, don't put cake in it, no, just the food colouring.
You just said
so
cake.
we've made one batch up already in advance, so we'll just show you how to do it. So if everybody has a bowl, pop that in front.
No.
It's making you sneeze.
Is that the ice cream van again?
So we've got
The ice cream van comes past at 3:30.
Ah, right. So you need to give your shaving foam. Sorry, I wasn't going to hit you. Give it a good shake. It's a really kind of vague measurement, so we're not going to do any specific scientific measurements. You need half and half PVA glue.
We recommend a bit more of that. 'Cause it
Well,
makes
I
more
would do
fluffy.
half and half first, and then mix
I
it,
recommend more of that.
and then we can add a bit more in.
I'm the one with the more experience.
You
in
are. So put in a good dollop of PVA glue in a few bowls. It depends what colours you want to do. So if you're crafting along with us, we love to know who's doing it with us live. So just say hi, we're doing it now. If you're going to do it later, just tell us you're doing it later. We're happy either way, we don't mind. Sometimes it's nice to see how things do happen, how they work first and then craft later. But this is really easy, and I can't believe how cool it is and how fun it is to play with after.
Warning, it may take a few days to settle.
Yes, we have left some of them in the conservatory for quite a while. So while Izzy's squirting those in, these look fabulous. We're not going to do that today because it just takes too long, and you don't want to watch us mix all the colours. But this took a couple of days to dry, so yes, go for it because it is so cool and fabulous. But it really does, especially with paper, make the paper soggy. So I would have a go, but make sure you put it on a chopping board or something that doesn't matter getting a bit of dye on it. The dye wipes off, but if you put it on a shelf or the floor, it might go through. So you don't want
go doy.
You don't want that.
Right.
So honestly, it is good. Just a few words of warning. Right. So next step. So we've got.
If you want to paint the wall, then
No.
that's good.
Right, remember what I said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so a good dollop of that, of the PVA glue, and then we're going to go for a good squirt of shaving foam.
This is really weird.
Go on then, go
Look.
for it. Whoa.
Whoa.
So about half and half, but that's probably more. A good squirt in, and then you need to mix it.
Looks like to.
What have I done with
Izzy, can I do mine?
Yeah, Mama, can I do yours?
Look.
Yeah. Tell you what, you have that one.
Oh, wow. Shake it.
Probably goes without saying that you will need to probably put a mat down if you're going to do this.
There you go.
It looks like a little
And
one.
obviously if you're doing it with little ones, they are not to eat it. Sorry, I'm off screen. Silly me. Yeah, they're not to eat it. It's not food. It's not ice cream or anything like that. So I think you put quite a lot of foam in mine, so I'm going to put a bit more glue in.
Yeah, I think I made that stick on this one.
There we go.
Apart
That's
from
okay.
Austin's.
That's okay.
Austin's
So
doing
I don't think we
white.
need any more. So what did we say the other day? You want to kind of make it...
You want to make it like very fluffy, and it kind of pulls away from the edge-ish.
It's almost a little bit like making slime.
But you don't want to make slime.
No, you don't. We're not going to make slime because we haven't got. Oh, I don't want any more of that.
I
We
don't
might
like
do that
slime.
in
I don't like
next
It never
videos.
works.
It doesn't seem to in our house. So if you've got any slime tips, we would love to hear them because ours keeps separating, which
It's
is really
frustrating.
annoying. So we've got tubs and tubs of it, and it's half watery stuff and half glue. It's very annoying. And we've bought the special Elmer's glue. What's it called?
Elmer's magical liquid.
Yeah, we bought that thinking that it would help us. So I don't know if you can see, it is a very fluffy mixture. You can't really go wrong.
If I just put that in one bowl, I'll be the happiest person in the world and let it dry for.
So maybe don't be so generous with the shaving foam like Izzy was if you're doing it.
I
so
think
once
we have loads.
yeah, we've got loads. It's okay. So
I give you mine.
right, then you need to add your colouring. So if you're using, what colour have you done? Purple.
No, I've done blue.
You've done blue.
I'm doing yellow.
Actually, shall I leave mine white? Austin, do you want to do purple?
No.
Do you want a bit more glue in yours?
I want to do green.
Oh, okay.
But we're not doing green.
You can do green if you want.
It's not white as well. Okay.
Right, it still looks
Mama,
very much like foam to me. Right, keep mixing.
Mama, can you do white?
Yeah, mine can be white.
And then I'll do purple. And then Austin can do green if he wants.
Okay, you sure you don't want yellow?
And sure.
Okay, I'll get some green. Joys of working with kids, so always change the minds, that's okay. Right. So you guys probably need to keep mixing. So mine doesn't look like shaving foam anymore. It looks a little bit like, what's that?
It looks a bit like buttercream.
Yeah, a little bit like buttercream. It's kind of it's doing peaks. It's not fluffy anymore. You can see it kind of peaking and it's quite stiff. So that's the kind of texture. So just kind of keep, like I said, about 50-50 and then kind of keep mixing until you're happy. It takes a while.
Good?
And then add your...
I need a bit more.
Tell you what, you put the colouring in that one and I'll keep mixing.
What colouring do I need
I
to
think you're going to do... Woo! You're going to do green.
I went in my
I'm
eye.
doing this.
So do a couple of drops to start with.
There?
And be really... of that one. Really carefully.
Yes, it's sexy. Not on the blue though.
Just a couple of drops. Oh, don't put that in the way.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, everyone. Oh, I
what's
can't
the
get
help?
this out.
Hang on. Careful, because you do not want that everywhere.
Watch me. It's gonna fail.
The other day, we tried to open.
It happens with the barbecue sauce. Austin tries to open it, I try to open it, and then one of Mum
Okay.
or Dad miraculously opens it.
So be really, really careful. Just put a few drops in. That's it. And then mix it. Let's move that out of the way.
Make a light green, that would be pretty. I love pastels.
Can't believe how windy it is today.
Everyone, look
So-
at my little eyes now.
Love it. I don't think they can see it. You'd have to show it. Show it.
Make sure it doesn't run though.
That's it. Ooh, okay, keep hold of it. So Izzy's doing purple, and she's dropping.
Love purple. Oh.
Oh,
No.
that's plenty. That's plenty. I reckon.
One more.
Okay.
That just looks so good.
Lovely. Yeah, so you can see with all the mixing, it eventually stops being quite as fluffy as the shaving foam is on its own, and it's a nice kind of creamy, peaky kind of texture. So you'll know once
You will know.
once it's ready. So that's all good to go.
You
You guys
know.
keep mixing. You're doing a great job. You happy with that colour?
Me.
Maybe? You happy
Yeah.
with your colour, Austin?
A bit more.
A bit more, right. So let's just get that on screen so people can see. So how much do you want?
I want to do it.
Do you want to do it? Sorry, my love. There you go. Let's put that down then. So if I lift that up a little bit, and then people can see what we're doing.
Look, this looks so glossy. It almost looks like lipstick.
So Betty, are you having a go now? Normally you craft along with us. Let's know if you are. Or are you just sussing out the situation? Has anyone braved it out today? Is that enough?
We have.
We have braved it out to Taekwondo lesson this morning. We've not really had any rain, but it has been incredibly windy, but we survived. We didn't blow away.
Well, we're having our twins over, and I think they might blow away in the wind.
Yes, we nearly
twins are
had
cousins.
5 of us crafting along this afternoon, but unfortunately they're coming from London and the traffic's horrible, so they've had a little stop off in the New Forest. But no, yes, we could have had a couple of 3-year-old twins on joining us as well, which I think they would have loved. But we might save them some paint and let them help out as well later. I'll let you know if they do. Okay.
Send some pics.
So I've cut an A4 piece of card in half, but you can do A4 if you want to.
Right.
So that's for you.
Obviously, I don't
That's
want
for you.
to.
You don't want to. Good, good. Oh dear, there's glue all over the table. So make sure there's no glue on the table when you put it down.
My fault. I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
own up to that.
Oh gosh. Right,
Oh.
that's all happening here.
Oh, wow.
Right, so
That is snazzy.
I'm going to do the balloons So I've got a little mark on my paper, but that's okay.
You're going to cover it.
If you want to do the balloons, I'm just going to get a clipboard.
Everyone, look at the satisfying stuff.
If you want to do the balloons, you're going to go for it, so you just get involved.
It's so satisfying.
I'm going to clip it onto this clipboard just so you can see what I'm doing. But all I've done with the balloons is just a few wiggly lines.
Wiggle, wiggle.
So this is the joy. I've made a mess here, but I've always said whenever I've done craft classes over the years, if you make a mistake, make it part of the, hide it with something or make it part of the design. It's all fine, don't need to waste the paper. So just do some wiggly lines. It's always difficult doing it upside down. And then if you want to, I won't do it all, but you could add some little bows.
Okay, doing good.
Or some tassels.
Oh, I love tassels. They're my most favourite thing in the whole entire world.
Jazz it up a little bit.
Mhm.
Okay,
Well,
right, go for it then. Go for it. Get crafting.
Yeah. Craft.
So it really is as simple as now using it like normal paint and just spooning it on. This is going to be really difficult to do. But just spoon it on gently and make it, well, this is a lovely blue. And just make your picture. So you can make a flower, you could do some animals. And just, so don't smear it on like you would a paintbrush. Don't smear it on, kind of, you want to dab.
Do a dribble.
Yeah, do a dab and then push it out into your desired shape like that. So you can see, if I do it like that, you can see it's like a mound of foamy paint.
It's very gorgeous.
It is very gorgeous. So just keep doing that. Make it how you want to. And then to change colour, scoop it on, dab it on. Just have fun with it, basically. Go wild. Obviously, you don't have quite as much control if you're dabbing it on, but with practice, you'll get better and better. So our first attempts were a bit ropey, weren't they? They were a bit messy, but the more we practiced, the better they were.
Oh, Austin, careful.
Oh yeah, if it goes over the edges, you don't really want that. So just scoop it back in. That's okay, don't matter. Yeah, try not to do things too close to the edges because it will slide off. But it's no bother if it does. You can.
A hippo.
Hippo. Oh, cute.
Look, it's an upside down hippo. / it isn't.
Okay. You can sometimes just do patterns. You don't have to do anything in particular. Do you like this?
Could do it.
Oh, I like that.
A hippo. Like I
Okay,
did.
Why has this gone watery?
That's not watery.
It's not
Maybe just add a bit more glue.
watery.
It's very dark.
Maybe I don't want it to be watery.
Okay.
I do spots.
So, nearly there with mine. I'm just doing a simple one because
My
you don't want to
sister's
be.
doing spots.
She is. She's doing a night sky scene.
That's what I'm doing.
So if you want to, you could pull up
Yes, it's a hippo.
and make
It's
texture as well.
flying.
But you see it kind of flattens down.
No one knows what's going on.
So with just trying to find one that's got some texture. Oh yes. So on this one, I don't know if you can see, I've done some grass. So I've kind of painted it on a little thinner, and you can just experiment with the different shapes and colours and things. What was the other thing I was going to say? If you have some of these at home, they are for cooking, for icing. But we found these need cleaning out and starting again. But this stuff will keep, this mixture will keep for a few days. But I found it quite good if you popped it in there and it's got a lid, and it will keep for a few days longer. And actually, if you do have some and you're willing to spare it to craft, it comes out. I think if I can get the lid off.
Oh yeah.
I think this one might not work. But it comes out really nicely. I can't get the lid off. I need to take it off. But this is how Izzy did such a neat rainbow and such lovely lines. So these, if you can get them in Hobbycraft again or online, they're not very expensive. So if you're going to do this kind of thing, I'm not sure what else you could do craft-wise if you dedicate some to crafts, but I can have a look and post some ideas in the comments. But it does do some really lovely effects, and if you're a bit of a mess phobe, which I know lots of mums and dads are, and that is totally fine, I get you. I am not a big fan of paint. I do try and do it outside, as you know. So this is great for little hands, and because it's quite big, it's easy. Oh no, I'm sorry everybody. I'm sorry. I definitely need a new tripod.
Everything.
Oh dear, how annoying.
It happens
It happens every now and again, doesn't it? It's just my phone is incredibly slippery. It's very shiny and slippery, and I don't think it fits very well in the tripod. So, do you want to... That's quite near the edge, Austin.
It's running off.
We might need to scoop that on. Off.
Austin.
Okay, so... has anyone got any questions about mixing, making, anything that you want to know while we're here? Because we're going to shoot off in a minute. If you think of something, just I'll post this onto my page and you can watch again later, and you can share it if you like. Always appreciate a share of our videos. We have got one more. Just leave it a minute. I'll sort it out in a second. Izzy, leave it, please. Just pop it down. That's it. I'll sort it out in a minute.
Terrible.
It's fine.
No, it's not.
Yeah, we always appreciate a share. This is next week will be our last craft along. We are going to be making DIY party poppers. So start saving your toilet rolls now. You will need a balloon and a toilet roll, and you will need some confetti or chopped up tissue paper or chopped up bits of paper. So if you'd like to join us for our last ever one, not last ever one of the summer. After that, I'm going to go monthly, and just do it monthly so that I can slowly try and get back to doing what I do best, which is parties and craft kits. And also the kids will be back at school, so it'll be a little bit trickier to fit in a craft along after school, won't it?
Yeah, because my school ends at 3:30.
It does indeed. So we will find a day and a time, and I will let you know. I'll probably ask you guys what's best, to be honest. So I hope you've enjoyed our craft along. Sorry about the phone falling over. That's my balloons, and here's Izzy's night sky. I would put them out of the way. I'll take a picture of Austin's later because he's still going, but I would put them out of the way in a warm place for them to dry and leave them a good couple of days. Like I say, they will take a while, but it's totally worth it, and then you can display them with pride and poke them. So thank you so much.
To your heart's content, everyone.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for crafting along with us. Please post some photos of your creations in the comments. Let us know how you get on. And any troubles, just let me know and I will do my best to help you. Thank you so much.
Like and subscribe.
Yes, if you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe.
So that subscribe button is grey.
Lovely. Thank you, Austin. Right then, we'll see you soon. Have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye.